When we think of someone who is interesting, what comes to mind? Is it the world traveler who's been to places no one else has? Someone who does extremely dangerous sports? Or maybe a secret agent like 007? This is Lindsay from Be Primo, and let's talk about how to become more interesting and attract more people. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that little bell. The truth is, we all have the potential to be interesting. Having a cool job, traveling, or risking your life definitely gives you some easy stories to wow people, but what will truly attract someone is you being knowledgeable about an array of subjects, your thoughts and feelings about issues, and your ability to connect and engage. Let's first tackle knowledge. You don't need to be an expert in everything, but you should have a broad knowledge of current issues, history, and a variety of other subjects, such as health, sports, art, music, the environment, etc. You might do this by watching documentaries, reading, taking classes, watching YouTube videos, and so on. You should also take or create opportunities to gain new experiences, whether it's traveling somewhere new, trying new activities, talking to new people. The more experiences you have, the wider your horizons are in understanding the world and others around you. When you have a broad range of knowledge and experiences, it makes it easier to empathize with people, connect with them, and carry on a conversation, even in a subject you know little about. For example, I was at a house party once and got into a conversation with a guy about fonts. I don't really know much about fonts, but I know enough that each font has a psychological impact on us, and companies carefully select the fonts they use for their brands and products. That was enough for us to get into a deeper conversation and to invite him to share his knowledge on the subject. And then, of course, cultivate the things that you are naturally passionate about. Deep dive on the topics that you are naturally drawn to and become an unofficial or official expert. Since you already enjoy it, learning more about that topic will be far more fun. And when you meet people who will also share the same interests, it'll be incredibly easy to connect with them. Next, let's cover your thoughts and opinions. Let's say someone travels to Brazil. That sounds like a fun, interesting experience. So you ask them how their trip was, and they say, "Oh, it was fine." But they don't include anything else. Maybe the trip was exciting, but because they don't offer insights or opinions of their time in Brazil, it's easy to lose interest fast. However, let's say you didn't travel anywhere. Instead, you played video games. But when someone asks you how your weekend was, you respond with, "I played Stardew Valley all weekend. I probably should have gone out a little more, but it's such a good game for being so simple. Can you believe that just one guy made the entire thing?" Whether or not someone knows about Stardew Valley, by adding context and extra information, it's easy to move the conversation along and even branch into other topics. This is why adding your thoughts and opinions are so important. Traveling, having a great Instagram feed, wearing a leather jacket and riding a motorcycle are all cool things on the outside, but if you have nothing to show for yourself beyond the surface level, then you're only going to attract superficial people. Share your thoughts and feelings on issues and your experiences, and learn about the other person's thoughts and feelings. That's the easiest way to establish a connection with someone and get them engaged. In fact, if you really want people to be interested in you, you should be interested in them. View them as someone who has something valuable to teach, and it's your personal mission to figure out what that something is. When you take an active interest in someone's perspective, they will not only feel respected and acknowledged, but they will want to mirror your behavior and take an active interest in you too. Thank you everyone for watching. Leave a comment below and share with us what is one thing that you can do this week to gain a new experience. Remember to like and subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos about living a primo life. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that little bell.